Attention! This video is for informational and cultural purposes only, based on real accounts from tourists and publicly available data. It does not promote or glamorize any illegal or inappropriate activity. Do you think going to Thailand is just about seeing temples, eating pad thai, and taking pictures with elephants? You have no idea, rookie. So sit down, because what you're about to see isn't in any of those fancy vlogs with drone shots and cute background music. There's massage parlors with secret menus, ladyboys prettier than your ex, and even a fine for taking the girl from the bar. And there are excited tourists who woke up without their phone, without their underwear, and with a little souvenir that wasn't part of the package, if you know what I mean. This video isn't for anyone who believes in fairy tales. It's for those who want to see Thailand raw, unfiltered, and with a happy ending, or maybe not so much. Number 1. The Pattaya menu. You think picking a woman is like ordering a drink? In Thailand, that's exactly how it is. In Pattaya, there's something called the aquarium. There are no fish, but there's something way more eye-catching, women sitting as if they're part of a human menu. You walk into the massage parlor and are met with a room full of girls lined up, smiling at you, flipping their hair, trying to charm you. Some are shy, others are winking as if they're the ones choosing you. They're also flirting. And the name, aquarium, isn't for nothing, because that's exactly how it feels. You're on the outside, looking in, sizing things up, like someone picking out fresh sashimi. And to make it even better, there's a bar right in front. You can have a beer while you decide which woman will go upstairs with you. And no, it's not what you think. It's all professional massage, with a few extras, let's say. Some extras, negotiable. But it's not just about picking any woman. There are categories, like it's a streaming plan. The regulars, simpler, more affordable. The side girls, freelancers who work on their own. And the models, who maybe aren't real models, but they definitely know how to pretend they are. Oh, and a public service announcement, if you're good looking. Too good looking, be suspicious. Here, extreme beauty sometimes comes with a surprise between the legs. 2. Massage or happy ending. If you think you're just going to a massage parlor to relax, maybe you're in the wrong country. In Thailand, massage has more layers than it seems. It starts with a smile, a bath, and ends with a question that doesn't come from the therapist, but from your instincts. Do you want them? Thing else, baby. That's how the experience goes. You pick the girl, pay up front, no installments, no whining. You go upstairs to the room, and that's when the ritual begins. First, a bath for 2. Both of you just like that, if you know what I mean. In a tub, making small talk and lathering up. Then you lie down on an inflatable mat, and that's when it really starts. That's when the famous body-to-body massage happens. She uses her own body to glide over yours, with oil and rhythm. Like a dance, only horizontal. And if things heat up, you can accept the invitation for the so-called happy ending, which is almost always offered with a little charm, a little style. And that smile, that says, it's up to you. Want something more? Just ask. They've got the secret menu memorized. The best part, or maybe the worst, nobody is surprised. Not them, not you, not the manager, who already knows what's going to happen as soon as you go up the stairs. Massage is just marketing. And the ending? Well, the ending depends only on how much you're willing to pay. 3. Ladyboys, mix-ups, and the game of spot the difference. If you think you can tell a woman from a ladyboy in Thailand just by looking, good luck, champ. Go ahead with that confidence. And then don't say we didn't warn you. Herein, Pattaya, looks, are a serious thing, really serious. Plastic surgery. More common than selfies at the beach. Hormones, you can even find them at convenience stores. And the result? You look and think, my God, this woman is perfect. And what if I told you that sometimes it's not even a woman? Yes, we're talking about the legendary Thai ladyboys, who are so done up, so skilled and beautiful, that it makes a lot of Instagram influencers look like regular folks. And don't be fooled, they know the power they have. They look at you, wink, bite their lip, and you're already dreaming of getting married on the white sand with jasmine rice. Then why? You start questioning your own existence. Is it Or is it not? You listen to the voice. Nothing. You check out the body, bet. Than any Instagram filter. You look at the hands, delicate. Then panic sets in, because in Thailand there are ladyboys who are hotter than your ex. And more honest too. Some will tell you right away. Others, they save it for a mysterious surprise in a third act. And the worst part is, there are foreigners who only find out after the happy ending, or they pretend. They didn't notice, because, you know, they were already caught up in the moment. Moral of the story. If a woman seems too good to be true, it might be because there's an extra GG detail you haven't seen it yet. Do you have anybody who would fall for this easily? Then, share this video with him, quick. Before he comes back from Thailand swearing he found the love of his life and only finds out after the happy ending that she's got a big, beautiful secret under her skirt. And it wasn't chocolate. We warned you. The rest is up to him, right? 4. Bar fine. The price of instant love. Have you ever paid a fine just to go out with someone? In Thailand, that's literally how it works. Here's how it goes. You're just chilling, having a beer at a bar in Pattaya. Then she shows up, the most charismatic woman of the night. Gorgeous, friendly, smells amazing, and best of all, she's interested in you. You think, tonight's the night. And it really is, but first, you need to pay the bill. It's called a bar fine, kind of like a contract termination fee. Like, you want to take the employee out for a stroll. The manager says, then pay me. That's the price. You pay for the bar to let the girl off her shift. But hold on, it doesn't stop there. After the fine comes the real conversation. You want to, for how long? Short time or long time? In other words, just a couple of hours or the whole night. Then there's the cost of the fine, her fee, and the cost of you thinking it would just be a beer. And if you thought you were going to take her back to your hotel, you might want to think again, because if things go south, she knows where you sleep. Many prefer to rent a room right at the bar and avoid bringing souvenirs home. Now, the real deal. If it's at a beer bar, it's cheaper. If it's at a gaga bar, the price goes up. They dance, they shine, and they charge like they're in Las Vegas. In the end, you went out for a cold chun and come back home with a hole in your wallet and a story you can't even tell in a family group chat. 5. Day versus night. Pattaya transforms. During the day, Pattaya almost seems peaceful. Massage parlors are open, some old ladies sitting at the door, some chatting, others just staring at their phones. You walk down the streets and it feels like you've stepped into a quiet neighborhood at your grandma's place. Then you think, wait, where's that crazy place that everyone talks about? Just wait for the sun to set, because when night falls, Pattaya transforms. The same streets, the same buildings, the same massage parlor fronts. But now they're full of neon lights, electronic music, and Thai models pulling you by the arm. And that's not a figure of speech. They really do pull you, my friend. And call you handsome, wink, say, massage, baby, with an accent that could melt even your passport. It's like there's a switch that turns on aggressive seduction mode at 7 p.m. And if during the day you thought everything was kind of empty, at night it feels like an open-air women's fair has started. And the funniest part, we tested it. We walked down the same streets in the morning and then again at midnight. During the day, for tired women sitting around in Crocs. At night, 15 women, all made up, low-cut tops, laughing loudly and calling you love. It's like the city changes clothes and says, all right, now we're ready, let's money. Moral of the story. And make money. Moral of the story. In Thailand, what happens at night doesn't even seem to exist during the day. 6. Camera in hand and a stern look on your face. You think you can just turn on the camera, start filming in Pattaya, and end up with a Netflix-worthy documentary. That's not how it works. Here, if you show up with a can. In the middle of the street, the mood changes faster than a ladyboy changes heels. At first, everything seems chill. You're walking, filming, talking to your audience. Until you look to the side and see a masseuse staring at you like you were filming her mother-in-law in the shower. The first thing you always hear is the same. No camera, no video. But it's not just as simple, you can't. It's that kind of you can't that makes you feel like you might wake up without your phone. And worse, you try to be nice, smile, say, just YouTube, okay? They might even smile back, but then they call the manager. And when the manager shows up, usually a lady with her hair tied back in a face. Like she's already kicked out a lot of foreigners. Like she's already kicked out a lot of foreigners. Or a ladyboy who could break you in half, easy. My friend, you better turn off the camera. Now, there are some who are totally fine with it. They smile, grab your hand, and already say, why? Oh, you want massage happy ending? They haven't even asked your name or where you're from, but they're already ready to take you upstairs. The problem is when the coworker next to them sees that you're recording. Jealousy kicks in. The drama starts, the vibe goes sour. That one who was smiling turns into the night's own security guard. No filming, no filming, delete video. And there you are with the GoPro in your hand and your dignity slipping down your legs, scared shitless. The truth is, filming in Pattaya is like playing Jenga drunk. At any moment it can all collapse. So take note. Want to film around here? Go with a tourist face, a bit of a ninja vibe, and reflexes like a goalie. 7. Between pleasure, danger, and scams. In theory, you came to Pattaya looking for relaxation. In practice, you're risking leaving without your underwear, without your dignity, without money. Money, and with a story you wouldn't even have the guts to confess. Because here, pleasure comes easy, but so do losses. There have been tourists who thought they were just going to take a bath with a happy ending and ended up with an empty wallet, a missing phone, and a ladyboy singing Despacito in the hotel hallway. And it's not a joke. There have been cases where a guy went up with a girl, left his belongings in the room. Confident, right? Fell in love in 15 minutes, and when he got back from the shower, all that was left was the towel. There are cases of foreigners who fell in love, transferred money, promised marriage, and ended up blocked on WhatsApp and Instagram. There was also that other guy who swore he was with the woman of his life. But that's when she took off her skirt and came with a little extra included. A huge extra. And look, if you try to complain, forget it. Here, you're on your own. The local CE won't waste time sorting out drama for a foreigner who got himself into trouble. And you know what's worse? There are a lot of tourists who come back the next day with another one in the same place. Because the anger is addictive. And pleasure covers up any warning signs. Number 8. The economy of the happy ending. Do you think all this is just about pleasure? No, it's business. Behind every massage baby, there's an economy running in the background. Most of the masseuses you see around aren't high-end escorts, nor Instagram models. They're single mothers, women from the countryside, or immigrants from neighboring countries like Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia. They're not there for fun. They're there because rent is due every month, just like yours. And every massage with happy ending, every bar fine, every drink you buy, helps them send the money home, support their kids, pay for coal, buy rice. And how much do they make? I can't give you exact numbers because of platform policy. But here's the thing, a big part of it goes to the owner of the place. The manager takes the biggest cut, the bar charges a fine, the room charges a fee. And what's low? FT is the tip. That's why you see so many forced smiles, so many handsome come inside. It's capitalism. In a tropical version with hot oil and neon bikinis. And there's more. Akko, riding to Unofficial studies. This kind of tourism owes billions of dollars a year in Thailand. And believe me, a lot of small towns survive solely on this. Is it sad? It's real. It's as simple as that. For them, this is work. For you, maybe it's just an adventure. But in the end, the one who really profits is the system. If you search for Thailand on YouTube, you'll find everything. Paradise beaches, gold. And temples, smiling monks, colorful street food. And of course, that foreigner in a cap who says, the vibe here is amazing, man. But there's one thing almost no one shows. The raw, unfiltered reality, happy ending included. Because being honest doesn't get views. It's much easier to show the sunset in Koh Phi Phi than to show a guy leaving a massage parlor with his face melting from embarrassment and 2,000 baht less in his pocket. It's prettier to film monks meditating than to show foreigners crying over attaboy who disappeared with their money and iPhone. It's much easier to just say, people here are warm and friendly, than to explain the scams and dangers of nightlife. And that's why this video exists. To show the side that the Nutella vlogs hide. The side that a lot of people experience but pretend they don't. Thailand is beautiful, it's vibrant, it's welcoming, but it's also raw, commercial, and very straightforward with those who come looking for tropical thrills. Here, pleasure is a product, affection is a commission, and a smile is a sales strategy. So next time you see a video saying that Thailand is the land of spirituality, remember that maybe the video was edited upstairs in a massage parlor. Oh, you made it this far. Then comment Thailand, just so I know who's crazy enough to watch this all the way to the end. And if you're still curious to know more about this paradise full of massages, ladyboys, and scams with a smile on their face, click on the video that's popping up on the screen. If you liked this one, my friend, you're going to love the next one.